Welcome to the Vitamin D video series, How to Create Change. This is episode number 4. Today I want to talk to you about exercise and nutrition. I want to give you my take on why it's important, but also my take on the way you should set it up for yourself. Okay, so I hear all the time, somebody says to me, I need to go to the gym. I need to go for a run. I really should be going for a walk. But the reality check is that no one needs to go to the gym. Absolutely no one. If you want to go to the gym, yes, of course. You probably do need to go because it's your hobby, you love it, and it keeps you healthy. It keeps your mind healthy because you want to do it, so you do it, okay? But if you don't enjoy something like the gym, you need to find what works for you. You might like cricket, you might like tennis, you might like long distance running. For me, I'm not a long distance runner. In the past, I have been on runs, 2Ks, 3Ks, 5Ks. For periods of time, I would run twice a week, 3 times a week, and then I wouldn't run again for 6 months. It's not that I hate it, but it's not my thing, okay? Training at the gym, for me, I can stick to that. I can do it week in, week out, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, 6 times a week, if I have the time. It's not sustainable, but I could do it. Okay, but what I want you guys to realise is that you're not me and I'm not you. You might love long distance running. You might like running 40 kilometres. You might love running 5 kilometres every single morning before work. You might like cycling. You might like going hiking. There's all these different ways to stay fit, to keep active, stay fit and healthy, mind and body. Don't limit yourself to one thing or 2 things like going to the gym or going for a run. Experiment. Figure out what works for you. So think about that and start to experiment. Get creative, try new things. Join a fitness class if you haven't done that before. Because the trouble is that you're never going to stick to something that you absolutely hate or that you don't enjoy, you don't value. But you will stick to something that you enjoy and you have fun with. You could do it with your family, your friends, your kids, your partner, whatever. But I urge you to just experiment and try to find what works for you. And this is the same with nutrition, right? So we all have this belief that we have to eat clean or eat healthy. But what's clean and what's healthy? Everybody's definition is completely different. In my opinion, I think that all foods are okay in moderation. There's definitely some foods that we shouldn't eat a lot of, possibly some we shouldn't eat at all. But if we enjoy those things, we have to find a way to fit them in. So rather than just sticking to salad and meat, 3 veg and meat, whatever it is, just sticking to that healthy diet and, oh my God, I can't have chocolate because I'll put on weight. Scrap that. Find a way to fit it in. If you want to have some chocolate after dinner, eat less for dinner. It is honestly that simple. Just think about a finance budget. If you want to afford something, you have to sacrifice being able to afford something else. So I urge you to just try to eat what you enjoy. That way you have the ability to stick to it. Instead of cutting out all these foods and then going on a binge and eating them foods again anyway, eating twice as much as what you were planning to eat in the first place. How about fitting it in? Like I mentioned with the chocolate. fit a little bit of chocolate in. If you like ice cream, if you like having a couple of beers after work, but you're worried about your weight, eat less food. It's that simple. Work on it like a budget. That's it from me today, guys. But I want you to remember the 2 exercises. Find what you enjoy doing to keep you fit and healthy. And find what you enjoy eating. Something that you can stick to. But also still be able to have those treats and stuff like that, okay? Because everybody needs to exercise. The trouble is we compare our life today to 100 years ago. People were working hard. They were working the farm, working the land, harvesting, picking food, fruit, vegetables, slaughtering animals. Everything was by hand back then, including cleaning the house, doing the washing, doing the dishes, preparing our meals. Everything was by hand. Compared to these days where 80% of us sit at a desk for 80% of our working life. And then when we get home, what do? Well, we plonk ourselves on the couch because we're tired. We need a rest. We need to be able to stay active to outweigh the food that we eat. It's a balance. Eat too much food, don't exercise, the weight goes up. Think about that. Hope this has helped you guys today. But I really urge you to take some action and try these exercises. If you need any more information, like always, feel free to message me, message my personal page, message this page, or through YouTube, whatever it is. Hit me up. And if you haven't read my new ebook, Vitamin D, How to Create Change, I suggest you get onto that. Let me know. Enjoy, guys.